There we go. Ah! 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 Pain! Hey, how you doing? Oh, absolutely. I'm not hurting. Ow. As bad, but I'm still hurting.
The residential area is just beyond this gate. Mind doing the honors? You've got an arm on you.
Nice, nice. Ooh. I always loved the way this place looked.
Here we are. The employee housing district, where they put you when your parents worked for Shinra. While their reactors were slowly killing the planet, we were living the good life.
Come here. Ugh, no dice. Someone's playing hard to get.
Cat.
Figures. Still leaves the lights on every night. For the girl who only comes home once every other blue moon. Mom's an old-fashioned type like that.
Think she'll make us pizza? Her Midgar special?
She's quite the cook. Quick to whip up finger-licking food, even if you drop by in the dead of night.
And she loves guests who ask for seconds or thirds.
I would love it there.
Okay, let's head in. Cloud, you know what to do. Why don't you wait around the corner over there?
Okay.
It's a shame you won't get to try the Midgar special. You would have really liked it.
Poor Cloud.
With your help, we won't need luck. You'll take on just about any job, right? Well, I need you to rob my house. Think you can do that for me? Go in through the back door when the
Chunky
coast is
boy.
clear. The signal will be obvious.
Look at all these babies.
Once the lights come on, it's go time.
Yeah, I want a Tiny figure so bad. I love Tiny. I remember seeing him in stores, but I never got him. Whoops.
Inside, you'll find a room with 2 doors. Don't take the one in front of you. You want the room on the right. That's where you'll find it.
God, this game is so pretty.
Sorry about dropping in like this. We'll be chatting Mom up in the kitchen, so don't even bother being quiet. There's no way she'll ever hear you. Dad'll be in there, but it's okay. I need you to grab his Shinra ID card. And yeah, I know I should do it myself, but... but I honestly don't think I'm up to it. Just do this for me, okay?
Yeah, like a dog.
That hair detail, though.
Please, take more.
What's this?
Now that is a damn
Dear Mom and Dad, sorry for not getting in touch sooner, but... I'm working at the Gold Saucer as an actress now. It wasn't easy, and I had a lot of help from people along the way. But I managed to land a starring role. And closed our 2 tickets to my play. Looking forward to seeing you both there.
Jessie Raspberry as the princess?
Right, here comes a midwear special. Eat as much as you like.
My dad, he was a maintenance supervisor at the reactor.
Thanks.
Wedge, don't hurt yourself.
Jessie.
And here we are.
I also decided that I'm gonna hold off on a crashed Android
Thank
because
you.
I'm not a huge fan of Androids. The only Androids I have are Mario and Sonic and Luigi. I mean,
Don't mind if I do.
if you get an Android of him, you'll have the big 3. But I'm not gonna convince. I'm not gonna like persuade you to buy it.
This is heaven.
I smell my McDonald's bag, and no lie, it smells really gross. I feel gross every time I eat McDonald's, but it's like so good. Like it's
Mission accomplished.
just messed up.
When are you,
You
going
know?
to give up on the gold saucer? How long has it been since you even performed?
A lot of people really rely on Jessie.
As a stagehand, though, right? You can be one of those anywhere. So why not come home and get a job at the Sector 8 theater?
I'll think about it. You know, I'd really love to stay and chat, but we gotta go.
So soon?
Yeah, well, we hadn't even planned on dropping by. But Wedge wanted some of your famous pizza.
So good.
Sure I can't tempt you with some more?
Maybe just a couple slices, Mrs. R.
Wedge!
I feel
Hey,
you.
I'm doing it for you guys. You don't want me going to work on an empty stomach.
I'm planning on using a weaker blasting agent this time. Since I can't get in touch with my supplier, our only option is to loot a warehouse owned by Shinra. Hey there.
This it?
Hey, Ricochet.
Now comes the hard part. I'm gonna use this to sneak into the 7-6 annex.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it.
Look, I hope
Sorry,
he gets
you're
printed
staying
enough
outside.
so he does go on
Only I
sale
know
like
what to
that.
steal from where, so it's gotta be me who goes in.
So, we came all this way just to eat pizza?
You think I'd let you off that easy? You're gonna earn every slice helping Cloud. Just do the thing where you draw everyone's attention away, like you did at my parents'. What's the word again? Maybe I'm more nervous than I thought.
Diversion.
Yeah, that. Nice one, military man.
So what? Does this mean we're gonna ask some Shinra folks out to dinner?
You know damn well what she means. While you're inside,
You're gonna
we
suck
make sure
them
the guards are
dicks.
focused on the outside. Yeah.
Exactly. Couldn't have put it any better. When you see a flare go up, that's your cue. Rush the front gates and make for the warehouse plaza. The more hell you raise, the more
No,
time
there's
you buy
what
me.
Kingdom Hearts is Final
You're gonna run
Fantasy,
this guy into the
Final
ground,
Fantasy
aren't
and Disney combined.
How much
That's all it
time do
really
you think
is.
you'll need?
Hey,
I'll be in
nice.
and out. I'll send up another flare when I'm done.
Hi,
And
Christopher.
rendezvous in the vacant lot up ahead.
Hold on. How are we supposed to get back to the slums? Wait for the first train?
No, I want to be back before that. Don't worry, I have something worked out. Now, let's get this done.
Well, that diversion's not gonna create itself. Jesse's dad was in there, right?
Yeah.
Mako poisoning. Happened while Jesse was doing a show with the Gold Saucer. What do you care?
No. I want to hear it.
Jessie always wanted to be an actress. Worked her ass off for years. Until finally she caught a break. Top billing. Parents were thrilled. And then, right before opening night,
Her dad had an accident.
collapsed from overwork. And in the worst possible place, Mako's storage. Lay there half a day before someone found him. Been like that ever since. No change whatsoever. That's what got her into planetology. And led her to seek out Avalanche. How far we've come.
Jesse's got a theory about it. Thinks her dad's spirit is stuck now, between his body and the heart of the planet. So if we don't shut down the reactors soon,
You'll get caught up in the flow and poof. What's so funny?
Just that I understand how you feel. Unlike most of the time.
I see.
You should get Mario Kart so I can whoop your ass in it.
Mako's the essence of life itself. Of memory and hope. It's not something you burn in a reactor just to keep the lights on. Hell no. Oh, don't tell
This
Jessie
Saturday?
about this little chat, okay? When she gets pissed, ooh, she gets punchy.
Well, no promises.
he's serious, Cloud. She'll beat the shit out of us.
Not my problem.
This
I mean,
guy.
I could stop in maybe for a little bit, but like I have a birthday
Hey,
party I have to go
it's the
to.
one Jesse was talking about. We rendezvous here when we've got what we came for.
Gotta stay hidden. Wait for... Just need to get past this gate.
Wait. Where are the guards?
They're expecting us. I mean, I could probably stop by in the morning. I'll try to convince Michaela to see if we can go for a little bit.
Looks like someone beat us here.
And I don't think it was Jesse.
This had better not get in the way of our plans.
It won't.
Let's go, baby!
What the hell happened?
Hey man, the plaza's that way. Warehouses are further in. Jesse's supposed to be circling around from the back, right?
Wait, before we do anything, let's take a nap. Now, let me get some soda. Okay. That's all I need.
No need for us to rush. Let's scout it out first.
I can handle this solo.
What? You're trying to keep us out of it now? Don't be a jackass.
We're in this together.
Don't expect me to save you.
If you need to check your gear, now's the time. Give the word when you're good to go.
I already
You
did.
can use that vending machine over there to stock up.
But I already did that.
Guess there's a training center too. Could go a few rounds before the main event.
Man, I get really hungry when I'm nervous. When you leave something
remind me, you've got summoning
I pee
material,
when I'm
don't you?
nervous.
There's no better way to deal with big groups. You'd be crazy not to equip it. Okay, let's go over the plan one last time.
We're supposed to steal stuff out of some storage unit.
You start things off by cutting loose where everyone can see you.
And us?
We're the backup. First, we climb high enough to get a vantage point, then we go to town on them.
Hey,
What do you mean, James?
so, what did you want to talk about?
When spring comes, I'm leaving town. I'm going to Midgar.
His voice is awfully deep for someone who's supposed to be
Should've
young.
figured. All the guys are leaving.
But I'm not like them. I'm not going just to look for work.
But
I'm gonna be a soldier.
it's Play Arts Kai,
the best of the best.
not D Arts.
Like Sephiroth.
The Great War hero, huh? Isn't it pretty hard to become a soldier?
Yeah. So I won't be back for a long time.
Guess not. Think you'll be in the papers?
I'll try.
Just promise me one thing. When we're older, and you're a famous soldier, if I'm ever trapped or
Which
in trouble,
PS4 do you have?
promise you'll come and save me.
Huh?
That's what heroes do. They save people. Please? Just once. Come on, promise me.
Fine. I promise.
The original, if you want, I can clean it out. I cleaned out mine. I cleaned out Michaela's. Yeah, I don't have trouble working with those. We just gotta like air out the power supply, and we should be good. Just get a can of compressed air, and I'll take it apart and I'll clean it out properly. Cause blowing compressed air into it isn't getting rid of the problem.
You're having second
It's
thoughts.
rearranging the dust
I
in
know we
there.
have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
I have the
That's
tools.
the signal.
We're good.
All according to plan.
Let's go.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
I don't see any intruders. Maybe they went home. Oh, hey, over there. Target sighted. Light him up!
Give up?
Kill the bastard!
Stay there too. They have a sniper. Get him first.
That's it. Let's do it right.
Here's our damn backup.
Enough.
What can I do spells?
Unauthorized entry in 76 Annex. All units, proceed to location and secure. Unauthorized entry in 76 Annex.
Hey! Hey, Dante. Hold on. I'm not going to sell Luigi's Mansion figure because... Dude. Good. Good.
Entry in 7-6 Annex. Hostile numbers confirmed. Threat minimal. Engage and subdue. Repeat.
I got your number.
What? Who the hell are you?
Try this.
I wrecked my skateboard and I really got messed up.
Shit me. Give me a bit more time and I got you.
Give it up! Putting up a fight, huh?
Too bad.
What are you?
I got your number.
Applying first aid!
That's that.
Nice. I hope so too, because I have a party in a couple of days.
Allow me.
Ever been played?
Bring it. Try this.
Yo, I really need to heal.
Right.
Grenade out!
Okay, he's taken care of.
Run to pieces!
Yeah!
And down she goes!
Look at us amateurs.
Good, good, good. Fuck dogs!
Don't worry, I've got this. Catch me if you can. I really felt that one.
First up. Okay.
Let's finish this.
Get the fuck off me. I'm gonna die.
Right. Going in. Get ready.
Don't eat me! Please, don't eat me!
That's that.
Don't kill me now!
See ya. Let's do this. Time to get serious.
I'm
It's
not
over.
tired. I can do this all night!
Think I ran off the pizza.
Hell of a show, man. If only the ladies loved you that much.
I'm glad someone's enjoying themselves.
Of course they store mechs here.
You ready?
Hell yeah.
More than you know. Look what I found. Let's give these jerks a taste of their own medicine.
We're out of luck.
Ooh.
Hurry! Sweepers toward the mine. Our best bet is to lead them toward the mine.
Still in it.
But where are their mines though?
I got this.
Let's do it right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm dead. Hi, Emily. No, this is Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how to read sarcasm.
Think I ran off the pizza.
Hell of a show, man. If only the ladies loved you that much.
I'm glad someone's enjoying themselves.
I love this game. No, it's so good.
Of course they store mechs here.
You ready?
Hell yeah.
More than you know. Look what I found. Let's give these jerks a taste of their own medicine.
Allow me.
Okay. I also need to heal myself quick.
Right.
My mind is real damage.
Come at me, bros. You coming over?
This Wigwood's crazy.
No, they were supposed to land into the mines. Where are the mines? Okay, let me just do a high potion quick. Not entirely. In the beginning, almost, but there is a lot of strategy involved in this. Come on, come on. No, no. Yes. Also, I need to heal myself quick.
All good. Let's do it.
Come on, die, die, die. Thank you. Okay. Did I get him to run into that? Come on. Thank you.
All right.
Oh! Nope, no, 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 don't do that. Oh, damn right I did. Nice.
That's what I call teamwork. Stay where you are.
Well, shit.
All right, assholes, show me your hands.
Let's fuck them all up, baby. Let's go. And behold, the useless character as of now.
Well, aren't we having a wonderful time kicking the hornet's nest?
Can I help you?
You know what I want. A second dance. Just the two of us. You turned the key. The engine roars with excitement. It hungers to be set free!
Fall back. Right. Come on.
It's been a long time since I fought a duel out of the saddle. But for all the miles on the clock, I'm just as fast as I ever was.
Well, I appreciate you.
I got your number.
Okay, he's weak to fire, which I should have that on me. But I can't even do spells anyway. Oh.
Come on.
Whoa.
Bring it.
wish I could use my spells, but it's whatever. Oh, it's because I don't have them equipped. Because I'm stupid.
Bring it. I'm waiting.
No holding back. Shit.
Isn't it grand?
You're mine.
I told you we were gonna push it past the red line.
Same, Emily, same.
Open up the throttle.
Oh, I cannot wait for WarioWare. That's gonna be so fun.
Company.
Still in it.
In the blink of an eye.
Let's do this.
Not bad. Oh, that's too slow.
Damn.
Company.
Going all out.
Open up the throttle. Oh, that's enough. How marvelous.
All right.
Company.
You're done. You're as good as dead. Satisfied?
With such fleeting pleasure? Hardly. There are higher heights to which you and I can still soar.
Same. Absolutely same.
Give him everything you've got, but kill the swordsman first.
Like, Skyward Sword, I thought was alright, but that was just my thing.
We really must do this again. Until then, try not to die. I'll see you on the road, my friend.
God damn it.
Yeah. He's a very useless character as of right now. But we'll see what part he takes in the sequel.
Run! Run while you can! Friendly! Stand down! Your team shouldn't be here. Glad yours is. Come here.
Wedge will be fine, but you won't be if they
Yeah, me
start
neither.
asking questions.
And who are they?
First guests to the party, another avalanche cell. Our holier-than-thou friends from the old guard. It's always their way or the highway. Lately, they've been a real pain in the ass. Till now.
So then why are they here?
Beats me. We've been on the outs ever since our cell got labeled too extreme. Though they're the ones running around with mil-spec gear. Word is, they've cut a deal with Wutai. Promised them all the materia in Midgar, apparently. Think there's any truth to that?
You tell me.
Sometimes, I think we're the only ones who've realized the war's over. Okay, mission complete. Let's make our way back to the lot.
Right.
Looking a lot more crowded now.
Security's out in force.
Just what we need.
So are we not gonna wait for Wedge?
If we stuck around or went back, we'd only get upset.
Why is that?
Because the soldier wouldn't understand. I'll tell him you're worried about him, no?
Many of our citizens have already been disturbed by the alarm. Squad A will set up here and search for suspects. We will establish a perimeter, roadblocks included.
You made it! Over here!
Rumors of violence against public security will only
Okay, form up, let's go!
Uh-oh.
Could you have been any louder? I mean, it made my job a lot easier, but... Wait, where's Wedge? Wedge! That was close.
We'll go get him.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? Come on.
Not my finest hour.
You get hit?
Just swinged, I think. Oh, shot!
Really? Let me see.
Are we seriously doing this here? That's... Wow.
You guys are the worst.
Huh? Your ass is fine. Maybe singed, but the only casualty is your underwear. This is like a bruise or a mild burn at worst.
Now that was a gunshot.
Is that a smile I spy?
Yeah, I bet Jason was like wishing he'd be fucking Wedge right now, getting smacked by fucking Jesse.
It's not safe here. We should go.
Copy that.
Like, I have a lot of Zelda merch in my room, but I'm not that huge of a Zelda fan, to be quite honest.
So, how do we get back to the slums?
With a little trick I've been dying to try out.
Can't believe HQ was running an op tonight.
All residents are to return to their homes and remain indoors until further notice.
They're ramping up
I
for
repeat,
something.
for your safety, go home.
I heard someone say it was an attack.
Hey, it was those terrorists, right? There has been no attack. For your safety, please go home and remain indoors until further notice. An emergency has been declared. All civilians are to remain indoors. The operation is a
Yeah, I don't know exactly what we're doing yet. Yeah, call us posers, right?
Right. This is it. Through here and we're home free.
Where exactly are we going?
When we get there, you'll know. Now that I've got my blasting agent, we should have everything we need for our next mission.
Okay, there's nothing over here.
Yeah, me
Good.
too. For your dad's sake.
Hey, what the hell, man?
Cloud was just saying how he hopes to come back and try the Midgar special next time.
Really, huh? Dad said that?
Sure did. Wants a whole pie to himself. Isn't that right?
That's right.
Really? Well, okay then. Maybe I'll lend Mom a hand next time too.
That'd be awesome.
Super duper awesome.
Materia? Hold on. Well, I'm gonna swap that out actually. I'm gonna swap that out for the fire.
Should be somewhere around here. Bingo. I half figured my dad got it wrong, but nope. They're here just like he said.
Parachutes?
Huh? What do you mean half figured?
50-50 is pretty good odds if you ask me. This is gonna be fun. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you coming all this way with me. And like I said before, I'd be grateful if you kept this between us until after the mission. I don't want to complicate things.
Sure. Okay, who's ready to fly?
Me!
Hey, Cloud, you let him down gently, all right?
Yep.
I get Top Gun music vibes.
Wait, I almost forgot. One more thing.
Whoa! Stop it! What in the hell are you trying to...
I still need the
Not if you do first.
which Figma is it? The Link Between Worlds one. I don't have that one yet.
Swing by my place after, so I can pay you in full.
No!
Wait! Give me a minute!
No,
Why you have to be such a hard ass, bro?
I ain't your bro.
I wish I could have done
I thought that was Cloud holding his ass.
Just got hurt.
You did enough. You took one for the team. Be proud.
Yeah? Yeah.
Feels like we're flying high these days.
Now, more than ever.
He's a keeper, all right.
Yeah! Together, we can take on the world!
God, I love this game.
I'll head home on my own. After all, I'm only a little sore.
It's cool. We'll go together.
Aw, thanks, bro.
Same.
Cut that out.
This way. Think Jesse and Biggs made it back safe?
I guess.
Cool if we check on them? We'll pass by their places anyway.
Sure.
You saw it too, right?
You really do.
Tally of Monster Slain has been updated. Got new numbers for Monster Slain this month. Check them out.
Well, this is Big's place. I guess he hasn't made it home yet.
Guess not.
Hope he isn't worst casing it again. He's got a habit of overthinking things, worrying about all the possible outcomes till his head hurts.
Wouldn't have guessed.
And when he worries, I worry. Anyway, let's head on over to Jesse's.
Me wanting to leave Midgard didn't go over.
Word is, former reactor.
Scares me to death thinking there might be more to come.
This is where Jesse lives. Men are not allowed inside. Lots of pretty girls trying to make it big on stage live here. So don't hang around or they might get the wrong idea.
Huh.
I'm telling you this for your own good, Cloud. People around here love to gossip.
They know about Jesse and Avalanche?
Nah, it's all good. They think she's an actress. Oh, and one more thing, bro. It's all a game to her. Don't fall for it.
You lost me.
Life's a stage and love's the play. Guys aren't allowed, remember?
You know about the secret reactor jobs? Even people from the undercity.
I'm gonna try to find some live-in work.
Cat.
Hey there, Bigums, Reggie, Smalls. Brought a new friend to meet you.
What?
These little guys are on guard duty today.
Look at these babies.
Thanks for seeing me home.
Really sorry about your ass.
It's all good, bro.
It's kind of weird when you call me that.
Hey, don't be scared. Deep down, he's a big softie. It's okay. It's okay. Good job, guys. Great work. Aw, I missed you too. Oh, big
Well, if it isn't Cloud Strife, was wondering when you'd show up. Without further ado, here you are. Thanks for stepping up, Merc. And now for the cherry on top.
Okay, I get it. Mind letting me breathe?
Depends. Mind coming over tomorrow night? My roommates should all be out for a while.
Are you seriously that desperate? Just let go already.
Only if you promise to come back tomorrow night. Deal?
No promises, but I'll think it over.
Really? You will? I make a mean pizza, I'll have you know. Marsh, Loosh, Black Millie, Red Shelly. I use only the best ingredients. Sound good?
Never heard of any of that stuff.
Oh, you are so adorable, you know that? You just leave everything to me. It'll be great. Nighty-night.
Yeah, baby, let's go.
Psych.
I stayed up all night thinking about the reactor. Me wanting to leave Midgard didn't go over so well.
You think that statement Avalanche put out is the real deal? What do you mean? Or was it fake? Think we'll have to fight Avalanche one of these days?
Got new numbers for Monster Slain this month.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Cloud?
Yeah,
You were out for a while.
just walking.
I ran into Johnny, by the way. Said not to worry. He was getting out of town.
Oh, that guy.
You weren't thinking of leaving Midgar anytime soon, were you?
Well, seems this old friend of mine's in a tight spot. Long time ago, I said I'd be there for her. Made a promise. So...
Can't say this is quite what I had in mind when I put that on you way back when.
If you want to talk, I'm listening.
Huh? What's with you all of a sudden?
With me?
Like you're losing that hard edge.
That bad?
Not at all. I like it. Maybe Marlene won't be so scared of you next time. I'm really glad to have you back, Cloud. Really glad. It's pretty late, huh? I'd like to
I like how that shot really just focused on her
both get
tits.
some sleep, yeah?
Yeah.
Good night, then.
Good night, Tifa.
You know what? That's a good question. I don't know.
Sleep and dream the sweetest dreams.
Cloud!
What's wrong?
Come with me! Quickly! We were getting ready to set out when those things showed up and came after us.
The others?
Barrett and Jesse are holding their ground, but for how long? I don't know.
Let's go.
Right.
Alright, guys, I gotta go to bed soon enough. So after this scene, I'm gonna end this stream and call it a night.
Ready?
You know it.
Let's head for the bar.
Okay.
Let's do it right. Is this even working? Enough.
There's way too many of them.
Time to burn. Need a light. That's that.
What are these things?
No idea. Pretty sure you can't even see them unless they make physical contact first.
That's all you can tell me?
I can tell you.
Oof.
More of them? We're running out of time.
Any other way?
Yeah, over here.
They explain it towards the end of the game. But I can't spoil what they are.
Are they trying to stop us from reaching the others? Cloud, this way. You gotta be kidding me. It's like trying to fight a hurricane.
Stay on your feet.
You don't have to tell me that. Barrett!
See ya. It's over. What the? I got your number. Be careful.
Nice.
No escape. Calling fire. All good.
Right?
No escape. Burn.
Let me handle it. Give him your all.
How's your ammo?
Running low. Jesse.
Damn it!
Huh?
The hell?
Jesse,
You okay? Me and my two left feet. Easy now.
What's going on? What's happening?
we ain't putting on a damn show! The hell were those things? Some kind of... I don't know. Guess I shouldn't be surprised, though. Never can tell what weird shit'll come crawling out of the scrap down here. It's those reactors. I'm telling you.
It hurt?
Wish I could say it didn't, but yeah. God This is so embarrassing. Hate playing the damsel in distress.
It happens.
What did you do to your leg? Does it hurt?
Not nearly as much as the fuss everyone's making. Still, I think you ought to avoid putting any— I'm fine.
Oh.
That's enough. You're out, Jesse.
Huh? What about the mission? We already sent Biggs in, remember? Don't tell me you're thinking of calling it off.
No, we got this.
The hell you do.
If you need someone to step up, I'm your man.
Right? And they gave her some more backstory about her family too. Like,
Okay, so here's the thing.
I'm gonna need a raise.
Consider it done. All right, everyone, clouds in. The mission is on.
Go and raise some hell for me, okay?
Listen,
Cloud
Will,
is one
I need
sexy
you to hang
motherfucker,
back
let
and
me
guard
tell
the
you.
home front,
What? But I'm in perfect health.
which makes you the perfect choice to look after Jesse and Marlene.
Hey.
Let's get this show on the road to Mako Reactor 5. Once you got your gear in order, head to the station for the meet. Got it? This'll help you get squared away. Don't tell me I never did nothing for you. I'm counting on you, soldier boy.
He does eventually take him off though. I'm looking at the Cloud figure and goddamn, he's so beautiful. I love it. Alright, well, I'm gonna do a manual save. Okay. And we're gonna call it a night for gameplay. However, let's hang out for a little bit until it hits 11:30, okay? Let me do this. Perfect. I'm doing this so, like, whenever I go to Michaela's house, I'm going to download Final Fantasy VII on her PS5, and I'm going to bring the disc just to play it safe, just to have fun with it, you know? God, I love having a PS5. Holy shit. Okay. So let me put on some Spotify for a little bit, okay? Hey, nice, nice. Yeah, I'm not too far from there, I don't think. Well, let me turn off this webcam. And then I can show you guys a more detailed look on how my injuries are. Ow. Okay, let me put this controller back and put this green screen down, and then we will talk. Okay, so You already see this happening. You can see a little bit right here on what happened. A little bit of road rash. We got this happening as well. And my knee. But yeah, I got really messed up on my board. I was very sad about it. I just wrecked my board. I got too much speed. I was supposed to do a turn. I tried doing a turn. It didn't turn out so well. Oh man, it sucked. It sucked really bad. No. Because I was longboarding. Like, I thought I was going to be fine. But no. Oh, you have the Joyride Shadow? Nice, nice. I had the opportunity to buy one, but I didn't take it. And I went back for it and it was gone. It was only like $30-some. I should have did it. Well, Emily, do we need to talk about it? Okay, I'm looking on my account for Hobbylink Japan. Apparently, there's an issue with my account. So I gotta go to support apparently. I got an order that... No, I got an email. I'm sorry. Like here, I pre-ordered some things, and apparently there's like a payment issue. So I have to email them apparently, because I tried to update the payment method. It's just my new credit card, and they're saying there's an issue with your account. Just email customer support. So I'm about to do that right now. I got an email saying I had to update my payment method because there was an issue fulfilling an order for the Proplica Pac-Man. However, I went to update it, and it said there was an issue with my account, and I had to contact support. Is there something we can do to fix this? Thank you. Also, check for grammatical errors with thanks to Grammarly, today's sponsor. Yeah. So I have 3 different types of accounts for saving, okay? So I have my moving out fund. I did have close to $6,000 in there, but stuff happened and we also bought stuff. So that's down to about $4,700 right now. It's gonna be $48 tomorrow. So we're close to $5,000 on my account. Michaela has, I think, $2,000 or so by herself, and we're trying to save up $9,000. Then I have another savings account just dedicated for emergencies. I had a couple of grand in there, but then I lost my job. I'm down to $300 in there right now, but unemployment should be coming in. I don't know when. Probably another 10, 11 weeks, which is going to be rough. Then I have money in PayPal. That money is primarily like the YouTube ad revenue and donations. That is at least the super chat donations. That is all dedicated toward my toys, and my games. Yeah. So what happened was, when I first lost my job at Amazon, I filed for unemployment, and when I printed out my initial paperwork, I filed it for Amazon. Unfortunately, on unemployment's end, they had it for Best Buy, and getting a hold of unemployment, at least on the phone, is a nightmare. So I managed to finally get a hold of them, and they had it on file that it was for Best Buy. So I said, no. When I filed it, I even have it printed. It says here that I filed for Amazon, and I pretty much had to go through all of it all over again. I already claimed my weeks of when I didn't have unemployment. Those should still be valid, so those should be good. And then they also told me how now that they're changing the rules for unemployment, how I pretty much got to apply for a job at least once a week. But I told them I already have a new job. I'm fine now. It's just that time that I was off, I need compensation for that. So they told me it's going to take about 12 weeks at the time to go over all that. Now it's already a week or 2 ago. And I already told them I mean, it sucks, but what can you do? Because here, apparently, they have to go, contact Amazon and made sure the claims that I'm making for being fired was legitimate. Yeah, it sucks. But, like, thankfully, I had money in savings to take care of myself for a while. It's okay, Fedora. I actually was going to hop off now, but now I'm about to say screw it. Let's just keep talking. But, what's happening? But, yeah, ow. Like, my lip, like, my inner lip, like, got stuck in between my teeth for some reason. At least it felt like it. But, I had money in savings, dedicated for that. Unfortunately, I'm down to $300. And that's not going to last me at all, really. But, like, thankfully, I have an income again, which is fine. But it sucks that I only have $300 in savings. So as long as I don't get reckless, I'll be fine. So we should be okay, hopefully. As long as nothing goes wrong. So, we'll see what happens. If I don't get unemployment, I'm going to be pissed. But I'm pretty confident I'm going to get it. Alright, so I submitted my my situation to Hobbylink Japan. And thankfully, it's the Proplica Pac-Man. So I'm not in a dire need of fixing it immediately. Because if it was the Nendoroid Crash Bandicoot, that'd be a huge issue. Because the Crash Bandicoot Nendoroid, I need to get that over here as soon as possible. Because I need to get that review out as soon as possible for YouTube. So, with this all said, so my goal, Emily, if you're curious, so I plan on, originally I was doing $750 a month putting away for moving out. Unfortunately, now that I'm making less money because of my new job, I'm trying to put away $600 a month if I can, as well as my car payment and my other financial obligations, my other bills. And I normally would try to put money away in regular savings, but as of right now, I'm not entirely sure how well I'm going to be able to do that, but we'll figure something out. So, like, my plan was, now that I'm making less money, I was going to put all the money that I had from YouTube into savings. And then whenever a figure or a game comes out and I don't have the money for it, then tap into savings. But for the most part, try and budget to try and get it. Alright, see you later, Dante. But for the most part, like, putting, like, at least 50 to 100, maybe even more, whatever ad revenue and super chat I get from YouTube, I put into savings, which will put my savings up a little bit more. Unfortunately, I don't know how often I'm gonna have to tap into it to pay for the figures and stuff, which shouldn't be too often. But right now, I'm about to drain all of that pretty soon, because, like, at least I'm gonna drain the fun fund in the next couple of months. Oh, there you go. Oh, I just saw your thing about the Joyride Shadow. You got him for $153. Holy shit. Yeah, I did see that. Like, I kind of want it. Like, I have mine, and it is a good figure, but this new one looks so much nicer. I do like it a lot. So I'm debating if I should get it. I'm thinking really hard about it. I think when it goes on sale, I'll pick it up, because I haven't even seen the anime yet because it's not dubbed yet, which, speaking of, let's actually see if it's been dubbed yet. I doubt it. What sucks is on Funimation, it says it's dubbed, but then when I go to it, it really isn't. Yeah, I click on it. It says dub, sub. You know what? I'm going to show you guys so you know I'm not bullshitting, okay? Right here. It says sub, okay, dub, then sub. But then I scroll down, but then it only says Japanese on these. Normally, it would say English and whatever other language it has. For example, let's go to, you know, the main page. Let's go to, like My Hero Academia, for example, okay? Yeah, My Hero Academia. Yeah, we got Japanese, English, Spanish, Latin, all that shit. Like, it has the legit languages that it has. Unfortunately, The World Ends With You is lying to me. And it pisses me off because I want to see the show so bad. Yeah, you should probably do that. I mean, it's tough. It's very, very tough. I mean, I can't tell you that I got it figured out because I have a savings account, a couple of them. Like, I have it technically, but the money that I'm putting away in the savings is technically what I'm going to be putting away toward rent and, like, splitting the bills with my girlfriend. So when we actually live together, the amount of money I'm putting away is the same. The difference is, like, there's no savings. It's going to paying bills. There is no backup after that. So the YouTube ad revenue will hopefully put money away in savings, but I can't guarantee anything. It's difficult. It's very, very difficult. Especially in today's age. Hey, Michael. Deku or Neku? Deku. It's a very easy question.
Not too heavy, not too light. Oh boy. Oh no. Is that on the computer? Sam Adams Boston Lager. The Boston Beer Company, Boston, Massachusetts. Drink responsibly.
You've had the idea for months now. You've told your friends about it. Your mom, your mom's mom, your yoga instructor.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is. That's pretty much how the wedding life really is.
Now it's time to Squarespace it. But you don't know a thing about websites?
It's more of a celebration and making sure everyone else has a good time, not just you. It's rough.
Promotion, the whole 9 yards? Squarespace it. It's that easy. Got an idea? Squarespace it. Use offer code Spotify for 10% off your first website.
Hey Spotifyers, click or tap the banner to listen to This Is BTS. Always be together with the Pangtan Boys. Brought to you by
And I feel bad, like, I have no idea what to upload for YouTube videos right now. Like, I kind of want to talk about my experience at Amazon a little bit more. Like, I kind of want to go more in depth on, like, how I felt mentally down there. But I haven't made the time to do it. I can do it. It's just, I gotta make the time to do it. Like, it's just, back then it was so much easier to do. Like, back in the boomer age, you know? But now, we're not in that age anymore. Like, money is a lot harder to get. And it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. Meta Knight or Sephiroth? I think Sephiroth. I don't really like to have these kind of conversations because at the end of the day, it's whoever's writing it, it's their choice. But like the ones you're throwing out there, like the power levels on them are completely different scales. Yeah, gaming walkthroughs. I mean, when I first started dating, like I was a completely different person. And now that I've been experienced in it, it's, I don't know exactly what words to put into it, but it definitely does require experience. No. Like, I don't know what Michaela wants to do for a wedding. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens there. So, I don't know. How would y'all feel about a video about me going more into my experience at Amazon? Because, like, I went over how pretty much was the throughout the employment, like how it was like working there, but I want to go more in depth on how it was mentally on me. I kind of lightly went into it in that video, like how my mental health wasn't the best, but I want to go more in depth on how I really felt when I was in there. I mean, if that's the way you want to do it, then don't worry about it. Like, budgeting, like, having the money to coming up with the money for a wedding is not easy. It's very difficult. So I would say just do that at church or some shit. I don't know. What do I think of Final Fantasy 16? I mean, I don't know. I'm not a huge Final Fantasy guy. I enjoy 7. I want to enjoy 15, but I suck at it, so I can't enjoy it. So, I don't know. I'm not ready to jump all in on 16 because I bought 15, only played it for a couple of weeks and put it down. Well, you gotta tell them weddings are expensive, and it's not something y'all want to do. So you're just throwing money away for other people at that point. And at that point, it becomes just a selfish thing on other people. I'm itching under here, but taking this thing on and off sometimes is not fun. Okay, actually that time it didn't really hurt, thankfully. I mean, I think of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog kind of being like that when it comes to its art style. So, What happened to my hand? I had a skateboarding accident, and I landed really bad, and it really, really hurt. Thankfully, it's not broken. The swelling went down after like 2 days. So that's very good. That's a very good sign. But yeah, I do want to record the video talking about Amazon, but that's not going to be up for this week because I would have to put it out tomorrow, and I only have time to record it tomorrow. No, it's okay. It would have to be like in a couple of weeks because I have a feeling that the crash figure is going to come very shortly. And the crash figure has a higher priority over Amazon. So, but I do want to talk about my mental health about Amazon though. That's the thing. I did a video talking about my experience at Amazon. It only got like 300 views. Like, at the end of the day, Amazon was easy work. It's just they're very, very strict on people. So, I'm afraid that in the video, I'm going to come across as a crybaby, essentially. I'm not going to cry on stream, I don't think. On video. But, like, I'm going to tell them how I felt. Some people can do it, no problem. And when they can, good on them. But I feel the video that I want to make is going to be going out, like, the people I want to hear that are people who are young. And people who tend to have some type of anxiety issues or depressional issues. Because if you're not, if you have some type of mental illness when it comes to like anxiety or depression, I feel like that's going to amplify if you're at Amazon. Because for example, like pretty much what I'm going to be saying right now, it's going to loosely be said in that video, but I'm going to go more in depth in the video. Maybe I should be glad I didn't get the delivery. Exactly. You would absolutely hate it. I hear that Amazon delivery people have it worse than warehouse people. All right, see you later, Captain Fedora. So, what was I saying? Yeah. I'm a very talkative person, and I'm kind of antisocial. Like, I love being in here sometimes. I love having my own space, okay? However, when I'm out in social situations, there are times where I can get along with people, no problem. Especially when it comes to, like, when there's a common ground that we can all talk about. I have no problem making friends. With this said, I went from working Best Buy, being able to talk to everybody and loving everybody that I worked with, to having absolutely no one. Part of it was the feeling of, it's like going to a new school with not knowing any new friends. But it's kind of different because at Amazon, there is no time to talk to people because of time off task. And even then, when you're doing order picking, you're on your little thing by yourself. For Michael, I'm not getting any of those because I'm not that much into Dragon Ball Z. And yeah, both anxiety and depression, but anxiety is a bigger issue for me. I feel like it's hard to have one without the other. Like, I don't know anybody who just has anxiety or just has depression. I feel like they come in a pair.
Click or tap the banner below to discover where you can find Simply Frito-Lay snacks near you.
But
You love listening to your favorite artists, and we love listening to
but
you.
believe me,
So let's talk. Click now to take part in our
Amazon on paper is easy work, but it's not for everybody.
With Spotify Premium. That means you
If you don't mind being by yourself for at least 10 hours, for me it was more like 11 hours. I have about an hour talking to my girlfriend on the way home.
Breaking up is hard to do, but when it comes to your wireless
But
carrier, you should have left a while ago. You're
first off, hey Siri, wake me up at 8 a.m.
Xfinity Mobile. Now you can get unlimited with 5G included for just $30 a month on the nation's fastest, most reliable. I turned on your 8 a.m. alarm.
Excellent. So
Take the savings challenge at xfinitymobile.com/mysavings to see how much.
I'm sorry that I like stopped. I have like bad train of thought and likes to make it stops very often. It's why you see so many jump cuts in my videos, or I just screw up. It's why I hate making videos. Like I love making videos, but God, when I'm editing it, oh my God, I hate it so much. It's why like you kind of see a difference between me on YouTube, like when it comes to the streams compared to the videos. Because with the videos, I know I'm watching that back and I'm editing it, so I guess a nervous tick happens in there. But when it comes to just streaming, I mean, besides me just playing games and just talking to the chat, when it comes to stuff like this, I kind of just feel like I'm in a phone call, you know? Like a video chat, like Discord, Skype, or even on Omegle, or whatever, Zoom, because that's a thing. I don't know, I just feel more relaxed on here, you know? Maybe I should be a talk show host. I don't know. But the conversations get my anxiety up, so... Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I think it's probably because of that. But, when you're alone for so long on Amazon, especially when you have, like, anxiety and depression and stuff, it gets really difficult. Because, like I said, I was a very social butterfly. I think that's probably the best term I can use right now for that. Like, I was a very social butterfly, but I wasn't able to really do that, you know? Like, I went from, like, taking care of customers, because that's, like, I like taking care of people. I like talking to people, you know? Oh, nice. Thankfully, the work environment that I'm in, thankfully, like, for the most part, it's very chill and laid back, at least when it comes to the co-workers. There's gonna be days where it does get stressful. Like, not every job's perfect, but the environment that I'm in is something that I've been doing for a long time, just in a different format, technically, but for the most part, it's fine. Like, right now, the people I love the most at my job is honestly upper management. Like, I get along very, very well with my manager. In fact, I told him that I want to hang out with him personally. Like, I already told him, like, yo, let's go to 2nd and Charles. Because I know he likes to go up there, but he, like, lives around Lancaster, so it's a drive for him. I'm like, yo, we'll just take my car. Like, just meet me at my place. It's a halfway point. We'll just go together. Let's go. So, yeah, James, believe me, I'm not sure if you'd make it at Amazon. Like, your anxiety would go through the roof. The general manager, I've known him since I was like 8. I haven't really worked with him until I was like 13. But with that said, I worked with him when I was 13 and I'm 28 now. I've known this man, this guy has known me at least on a working level, for 15 years. But I've been working technically on the books for this the place. Like, I can't even say technically on the books. Like, everything else is like volunteering, but I didn't actually get the job until I was 18. And I was doing that for 8 years. God, it was my favorite job. Absolutely. So I've been with the company for a long time, and I love the place. I know the general manager. I know one of the other store managers because I worked with him when I was volunteering. It was a good time. So now when I see these managers, like, I'm like, yo, long time no see, you know? Like, literally, like, me getting this job was literally just a couple of text messages and a couple of phone calls away. I had to do an interview, but it was the easiest interview I ever had. Like, I had to just answer, like, 3 questions from what it felt like, and the manager there was like, I'm not even gonna waste your time. I'm hiring you. I like you. I just want to make sure the vibes that I got at the Christmas parties were still there. And they are. You're a good guy. Like, when do you want to start? That's pretty much how it went. Just pretty much how I would figure out some situations and why I should work there and all that stuff. Like, what do I bring to the table? Like, at the end of the day, I've worked here before, and I have customer service experience from Best Buy. I can take that here and make it even better. Like, I'm a very social butterfly, and I even mentioned how I have a friend that was originally just a customer, and then I ended up being one of his groomsmen to his wedding. I make connections very well. I create those relationships very easily. So I want to bring that to a store, not just a flea market stand. He's like, so you want to go to more weddings? But yeah, college is stressful. It's one of the reasons why I didn't go. Emily, I feel you. I absolutely feel you. Like, life is tough, especially in today's age. Like with the way the economy is, and like, it's very difficult. It's very difficult for young people. Like, the cost of living has gone up, but minimum wage didn't. Like, alright, give me walkthroughs. We're gonna have a 1-to-1 right now, okay? So, oh my god, it's midnight already. Holy shit. I don't take medication. With this said, I'm not perfect. I don't know if it's an anxiety or depressional thing, but for me, my stuff goes really high up or really, really low. Like, the way I think it's like, it's probably a depressional thing. I don't know. But the way antidepressants work is like, supposedly I have my super high highs and super low lows, and instead of it being up here, the antidepressants are supposed to get it more like lower, okay? So like, try to mellow it out, and then you're supposed to get to the point where you can slowly take up your doses less and less, and make sure you can maintain that instead of being all the way up here. Just keep it in here, you know? Unfortunately, I'm all over the place, okay? So there's times where, like, I feel like I'm the luckiest man alive. Because, like, there have been times where, like, technically I'm in a low situation, but I make the best out of it. Now it's kind of tough to do that. And the sad part is, it's all because of money. It's kind of crazy how money really messes with you. They say money can't buy you happiness. And to an extent, that is true. However, money can definitely be a huge reason for depression and anxiety. Especially the way the cost of living is right now. The fact that you can be working 40 hours a week, like a full-time job, like a 9 to 5, and you'll barely get by. But it'll get to the point where, like, even you have to, have somebody to help you, whether it be a significant other or a roommate. And even then, you'll still be just barely getting by. Like, it's tough. Like pretty much what Emily's saying right now. Life sucks, okay? Let's be real. But the sad part is, what Emily's saying right now, that's what it's like. That is what a normal, let's just say American at this point, because I don't know what it's like in other countries, but I only know the American level, so we're just going to say Americans. I'm not trying to be, like, no, only Americans have it rough. No, this is what I understand, okay? I'm not going to pretend I understand everybody's situation. So let's just say, just Americans. That's the American life. That's the average American life. And it is terrible. Like, when I was working at Amazon, it hit me one day. I'm like, is this really what I'm going to do for possibly the rest of my life? Doing a job that I don't enjoy. Like, which pretty much sucks the life out of me. Not my strength, not my health, but my mental health. It is straining that every day. At least 4 days out of the week, which is not kind of nice, I guess. But it sucked. Like, it sucked so bad, and like, it had me scared that, like, I couldn't handle being a real adult. And when I got fired, part of it was a huge sigh of relief. Thank God I don't have to do this anymore. But then it also got me thinking, Amazon's an easy job and I got terminated so easily. Can I not handle being a proper adult? So that's anxiety for you. But like the conversation I was trying to have earlier, like, there's times where I think, like, I'm in a bad situation, but I'm making the best out of it and I'm doing really good. But then there's also times where I want to kill myself on a daily basis. And I've openly talked about this to, like, friends and family. In fact, it's kind of why I had to go through, therapy for a bit. Hold on. I want to think about how it was like in the boomer life, you know? Like, how they lived life. Because it sucks that we have to work until we're in our 50s or 60s to retire, And then we only have like 10 years or so really to live, from what it feels like. Sure, modern medicine is great, but like, if you're in the working class, you're destroying your body, and you'll be lucky to get a retirement. Like, I hate. Like, oh, well, I'm sorry, gaming walkthroughs. Like, sometimes this happens on my streams. It's not too often, but sometimes we talk about anxiety, depression, and stuff. It's just, at the end of the day, I wish life was easier. I just wish it was easier to do life, you know? Yeah, I'm sorry, game walkthroughs. Like, I don't want this to be an environment where, like, it makes people uncomfortable, you know? But with that said, I'm very open when it comes to anxiety and depression and stuff. Like, talking about that kind of stuff. Oh, yeah, that happens sometimes. Like, I can't remember if I talked about, like, the times I've almost killed myself a couple of times on stream. I might have. I can't remember. But, like, the point is, I'm very open with those kind of things. Because some people, like, in the chat, have those kind of thoughts. So, sometimes it's good to see that, like, somebody that they watch on YouTube, that they look up to, kind of experiences the same things. And how I get through it. I can't remember the topic offhand because I tend to hop off the train or hop off the railing very easily depending on how the chat goes. We were talking about antidepressants and stuff. Like, I mean, we were kind of on that train. Point is, I don't take medication, and I'm bouncing, like, on one side of the spectrum to the other. And I don't really stay in the middle all too well. Sometimes I do. But when the highs are high, it feels good. And unfortunately, the lows come crashing down. Nice. I just saw a counselor. I didn't see a psychiatrist. But it did help me a good bit. Honestly, James, like, I refused to see a counselor for a while too, but believe me, it's worth going to. Like, the way I see medication, whether it be over-the-counter stuff like Tylenol or prescription stuff like antidepressants, those things aren't a cure. They're just a small treatment. And I think the ultimate goal is to beat whatever illness you have, whether it be an mental illness or a physical illness, like just having a headache or having the dark thoughts. It's tough to beat depression. I'm not sure if it is possible to beat it. Like, some people claim to, but then it strikes back sometimes. But like, it'd be nice if you could just beat it, you know? Not just depression, but like anything. Like, for example, like, I took medication for my seizures, and the medication I was taking made the seizures go away, but it didn't beat them. The medicine itself didn't beat them. Thankfully, from what it seems like, I outgrew my seizures. I haven't had a seizure in 11 years. But the anxiety that I get from that still happens to this day. Not like kill myself anxiety. That's depression. But what I mean is, whenever my seizures would start, it would start with a finger twitching, and then it would go to my whole hand twitching, and then my arm would curl up, and then give me a bad Charlie horse, and then I black out and pass out. Or no, I wouldn't say pass out. I seize on the floor, but like, I black out. I don't witness all this happening. As of right now, it seems that I outgrew that. But whenever like my fingers do start twitching like that, the anxiety of having a seizure definitely happens again. I mean, I think it all depends on who your counselor is. Like, the counselor that I have is into the stuff that I'm into. Like, she's not into action figures, but like, she's into what is it? Like, she's into watching people on YouTube. She's used to be into anime. She even has kids. So like, things I talk about, like things that I relate to, like things that are like my personal interests, she can understand completely. And like, some suggestions that she did tell me like did help. And like, some things that I'm doing to tackle things, like, she says that I'm already on the right track. Like, it's just sometimes I get off guard. Like, sometimes I get off my trail and I just need help getting back on that, you know? Like, I told her, like, what I wasn't happy with. We talked about, like, my codependency. And what I really want in a life partner and stuff like that, you know? Well, Emily, I consider myself a Christian, but I'll be real with you, I don't read the Bible all that much. With this said, though, the biblical stories I take as life, like things to apply to life, you know? But with this said, the way Christianity was way back then, now it's not as easy, because the worlds between then and now are completely different. So, especially living in America, like we just said earlier,
But the constant shedding, not so much. But then
the way to, like,
sweeper pet kit, and it is amazing.
I don't want to say the government's making us do this, but like,
Just look at all that. And that was just from one
like we said,
spot.
like finances is
And the
very
best
tough and stuff
part,
like that.
a
Like
sweeper's so much easier to maneuver than a broom or a vacuum.
money is the root of all
Easily
evil.
getting chairs
Man,
and
I
a
really
couch.
sound like I'm starting to turn into like
Now
one
we
of
can
those
focus
Christian
on you,
preachers and
not
shit.
your
You know, I'm
shedding.
sorry.
Swiffer Sweeper Pet Kit, because shed happens.
But
That was a tough workout, man.
what's the point I'm trying to make?
Like that, I'm usually sweating all day. That's why I start my day with this.
Like, don't feel
New
guilty
Gillette Invisible Solid
for
Antiperspirant
taking medication
deodorant.
and stuff like that.
Deodorant? Yeah. The new Gillette
Because-
Invisible Solid keeps me feeling dry even for 72 hours. Best part? It's gentle as water, so I
The
don't worry about
world, I
irritation.
feel, is a lot more
definitely need that.
stressful
It's
now
legit.
compared to how
See
it
you
was
tomorrow?
back then.
I'll be here. New Gillette, non-irritant, invisible solid. Sweat protection, even up to 72 hours.
Because you didn't have student debt. You didn't have car payments. You didn't have other bills or anything like that back then. Like, things that would stress somebody now wasn't a thing back then. With that said, life back then wasn't perfect either. I wasn't there. I couldn't tell you. But trying to, I don't know what to really say. I feel you, Emily. But think of it this way. How do you think Sherry would feel if she knew what exactly you were going through, what you were struggling with? Yeah, sure, she would pray for you, but I feel like she would want you to also try and get help in other ways. Because if you didn't get that help, you could go down possibly a worse path. Sure, like, keep Jesus in your heart and all that stuff, and keep praying and all that stuff. But there's nothing wrong with an extra hand of help. Yeah, I've been to a church a couple of times. I've never been to church as a child. Hey, Giant Girdle. I don't know why we're still up. But you get what I mean, Emily. Like, I feel like Sherry wouldn't be upset with you, like, going to counseling and taking antidepressants and other stuff like that. I think she would encourage it, as well as prayer. But I think she would be happy with the fact that you're trying to fight your demons and trying to make yourself better. Yeah. I mean, like I said earlier, the antidepressants are, like, the way I was talking about, like, the super high highs and super low low and how it tries to mellow you out. Like, that's what antidepressants are supposed to do. But I never took them myself, so I can't really talk from experience. But the zoning out thing, that sounds like it makes sense. Like, I can understand that happening. Exactly. The side effects are definitely not fun. Like, I just hate taking meds altogether. Because if I don't take them, then that's when I get super anxious. Like, especially, like, when I had my seizure meds. So at that point, I don't know. But the way I feel about meds is kind of like how I felt about like doing car payments. I hated the idea of car payments. Here I am, doing it for another 5.5 years. You feel really awkward around girls? Well, confidence. You can't just get it. It takes time to build. But believe me, game walkthroughs. When I first started dating, I had Sonic and Mario bed sheets on my bed. That is no joke. And I had a room full of action figures and video games. A very small bedroom, by the way. If I can do it, I'm confident you can too. And back then when I was doing it, I didn't have this beard either. I had hair, but not good hair. Was I pulling out every girl left and right? No. But I pulled some girls. With that said, I'm not trying to like flex people like, oh yeah, I can get any girl I want. No. I'm just saying, sometimes guys don't give themselves enough credit. That is no joke. I was in my early 20s, and I was getting girls on Tinder with Mario and Sonic bed sheets. Because some girls just don't care at that point, you know? Some girls, I don't think they find Mario and Sonic bed sheets hot, but like, some girls do like nerds. But like, they see like my collecting aspect and they're like, oh, that's actually interesting. Like, in fact, there was one girl I was talking to who collected Pops. But the way she like set up her collection had me very intrigued. So like, no, it's like, it's supposed to be. Like, the point is, if I can do it, you can do it too. It's just a matter of having the confidence to talk to those girls and all that stuff. Bro. I've been with the same girl for a year and a half almost, okay? I got her into collecting. Not like, let's be real. The girl that was a cheerleader in high school, she probably has a kid by now. But we're gonna skip that. But some girls don't have a problem with that. Like, I was dating a girl that didn't collect action figures, but like, she understood my interest in it. She even like knew some of the figure lines that I even collected. Like, if I told her what figures I collect, she'll list off SH Figure Arts, Figma, Nendoroid, and possibly some other ones if I collected at that time. It's a matter of finding someone who's willing to understand and support that. Hold on. What's your favorite Mario game? Mine is either Mario 64 or New Super Mario Bros. Wii. 3D Mario, Mario 64. 2D Mario, Super Mario World. I'm sorry that I answered that so late. But like the girl that I was talking about that collected Pops, she liked the fact that I was super into Crash Bandicoot because that's something that she grew up with. Eventually, you'll find somebody who will support stuff like that. It's just a matter of getting yourself out there. But you gotta have the confidence to put yourself out there. Unfortunately, it's gonna take experience. You're not gonna have that right off the bat. So I would go out there and say, I don't want to say make it till you break it, or fake it till you make it. I mean, I don't know how to talk. Like, part of me wants to say fake it till you make it, but
that means you can enjoy all your favorite artists ad-free. Sound good?
Eventually, over time, you'll get there. Especially when you find a girl that you actually have a a long-term relationship. Because I've had multiple relationships that only lasted a couple of months. And there wasn't enough time to really grow. It's like planting something. Like, you throw a seed in, let it in there for a couple of months and it barely grows anything. Do you really call it a plant? No, you couldn't really see what it could have blossomed into. But I've had 3 long-term relationships. And I've learned so much in each of those. So like I'm saying, it's hard to really call those things relationships. Like, yeah, they were short relationships, but like, they weren't enough to really learn and grow from. So, game walkthroughs, like, give it time. Eventually, you'll find somebody that'll appreciate what you do and what you enjoy. It's just a matter of putting yourself out there to do it, But whenever I did find somebody that I was interested in, yeah. I dated a girl who didn't have a job. That was rough. But I did it though. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna name 3 girls, okay? Like, I feel like I used to drop their names all the time, but I feel like out of respect now I shouldn't. So I'm just gonna say girl 1, girl 2, and girl 3. My current girlfriend, her name's Michaela. Everybody who's probably seen her in the chat at least once or twice. Or at least seen her in the streams. Girl 1 I thought was perfect for me. But then over time, you see her true colors. Like, in the first couple of months, it feels like everything's perfect. Then eventually you have your first fight. And then after that, then you get to really see how well you two really get along and how you two, like, grow together. And you see each other's flaws. With the first relationship I'm talking about, girl one, I had a feeling that I wasn't, like, in her eyes, I wasn't good enough for her and her family. She told me that it wasn't like that. But I constantly felt like that, though. Because I come from poverty, and she has a dad that makes 6 figures a year, okay? And she thinks that's just getting by. So, even though I thought a lot of things were perfect about her, at the end of the day, like, her biggest thing was money. Like, it didn't really matter about, like, how relationships are and stuff like that. Like, for example, like, I was ready to move, like, an hour and a half away from my friends and family just to have a life with her. And even then, she wanted to have other people live with us, and I wouldn't be able to have the collection that I have currently in my room. And she just says, this is all just stuff. But this is not just stuff. This is all me. If I can't have all of this, like, if I'm not really able to have my personal space the way I want it to be, I'm not going to be happy. Especially when I'm away from my friends and family. Because this is all I'm going to have. And that's when I realized maybe she's not the one. And then we went our separate ways. Girl number 2, I wasn't completely over girl number 1 for a good chunk of our relationship. So it was hard for me to pour my heart into a girl who truly deserved it. It was a matter of meeting the right person at the wrong time, at that time. And I felt really bad for her. And I wanted to pour my heart into her, but I just couldn't because I wasn't over the other girl. And I didn't give myself enough time in between the 2 relationships. And I really needed that time. And I didn't know that I needed that time. I mean, we all get that way. Like, I was getting ready to sell one of my figures, and I have a hard time doing it. Like, there's some figures I am willing to part with. Very few. Like, I'm not gonna try and talk crap on the girls that I've been with, because I don't want to be like that kind of person, you know? Well, Emily, there's a difference between you and me in game walkthroughs. You have a lot more willpower. We don't. Yeah, exactly. Like, when you talked about parting ways with that, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought you were fucking insane. Hey, Rongaloo, what's up? Yeah, I thought you were fucking insane, dude. Like, I couldn't do that. So, I don't know, man. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I have work tomorrow. I'm debating on recording a video talking about my how I felt at Amazon. But part of me wants to just relax. Yeah. That's why me and Michaela, we primarily want to have 2 bedrooms. Yeah, exactly. Like, I just feel bad that like I haven't posted a video last week, and I'm not gonna post one this week either. But a video of me talking about how I felt mentally at Amazon is something I do want to do. It's just a matter of when I'm gonna do it. Well, James, fingers crossed. But like I told you many times, when it comes to dating,
Masterbrand Cabinets,
go at it when you're ready.
kitchen and bath manufacturer in North America, has immediate openings and offers to qualified applicants in Carlisle. Masterbrand helps employees
Like, I went
succeed by
from,
finding a role they flourish in. A Masterbrand make up to
like,
$16 an hour, $1,000
going into a
sign-on
relationship because I feel like I
eligible
needed
for
to.
benefits at 30 days and $100 per
Like, I
month
felt like
for independence
I felt I was afraid of being
Become a
alone,
valued member
you know?
of the best team in the industry. Apply at masterbrandcarlisle.com.
Don't force yourself to have a girlfriend because you think you need to have a girlfriend.
There's always something on the agenda.
Like,
Make time
go
for
for it because you
simple
feel
joys
like
simply by
you're ready for
Frito-Lay.
it. Like,
Enjoy
when I was,
favorite snacks from brands
before I
you love.
really got into dating, I would have these
Simply Ruffles.
relationships that only last a couple of days or a week.
good about.
Because I'm like, you know what? I don't want this. I'm not ready for this. So I don't want this. So we're cutting it off.
For more reasons to smile, click or tap the banner below to discover where you can find Simply Frito-Lay snacks near you.
Your cousin from Boston.
So,
Me and Billy here drinking this new Sam Adams Wicked Hazy IPA.
I don't know. Don't force yourself into something you're not ready for.
Wicked Hazy.
Only do it when you're ready.
So good because of this firework action.
This is good.
Boston Beer Company, Boston, Massachusetts. Drink responsibly.
Yo, guys. I need to get ready for bed. I need to sleep. I hate this. I hate this so much. But I hope this will be better by, at least mostly better, by the time the arcade happens. Because I want to have fun at the arcade. The best time to talk to her is when you finally grow out of all that. Yeah, we are hanging out on Saturday. In fact, also, Emily, oh shit, I need to come up with a time on when we're gonna meet up. I gotta talk to Michaela about that pronto. Because one of my viewers is actually gonna be down there to hang out with us that night. is the viewer that has been wanting to hang out with me and talk to me for a couple of years now. And I told him I'm having his birthday party. Just come with us. Because that mall that that we're going to, we've been trying to hang out there for years. Yeah. So get excited. We're hanging out with one of my viewers, and it's not at Too Many Games. And that's exciting. Another viewer wanted to come, but he was like in his mid-teens, close to his mid-teens. And at first I was thinking, yeah, let's all hang out. Let's just chill. But then I thought, one, that doesn't look good. Two, it'd probably make y'all uncomfortable because we're in our late 20s and we're gonna be hanging out with like a teenager. No, like in my eyes, like the way I felt, at least in my heart I should say, it's just me hanging out with one of my viewers, just doing a little meet and greet, and we're just hanging out at the thing at the arcade and mini golfing. But on paper it looks bad. So for your guys' comfortability, unfortunately that person can't come. Mine used to be blue. Now it's purple. Like, I want to try and stop at the family reunion for a little bit and say hi to a few people before I go. I think I want to meet at the arcade probably at 2 o'clock. Yeah, true, Emily, true. Yeah, I'm going to Too Many Games next year. That's guaranteed. So if you can go to Too Many Games next year, we can go. We can meet. But with that said, chances are it won't have to be just a meet, greet, take picture, bye. No, like we can actually hang out down there for a couple hours if you want. I don't care. Because one of my viewers in the chat, Brick Boy, he and I hung out for a few hours, and it was a blast for both of us. So if you go to Too Many Games, we can actually hang out. Like, we can make it feel like we're just friends, you know? So, like, pretty much the way how it's gonna be is like how you're talking to me right now. Except this time you won't be texting me. You won't be like putting stuff in a chat. Like, we'll actually be like, the way I'm gonna be like how I'm talking to you right now, it's pretty much how I'm gonna be in real life, essentially. I really need to end this stream. I really need to go to bed. I'll start work until 3. But part of me wants to make this video in the morning. So we'll see. Well, point is, look forward to that. Cause I was talking like to some people like in private phone calls, like in Discord or something, and all of them will say, "Man, it feels like I'm just on a live stream with you, but this time I'm talking to you." I'm like, yeah, dude, there's nothing special about me. Like, I don't put on a facade. Yeah, like Emily. I'm pointing the wrong way. Emily right here. She's one of my personal friends. So take what she says to heart. And this girl is also dating my best friend. So we close. We super close. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you for hanging out. I'm not sure when's the next time I'm gonna live stream. Maybe Sunday night. Maybe. But the next 2 days, I'm gonna be with my girlfriend, so I'm gonna deal with that. I make that sound like a bad thing. I mean, like that's gonna be my. That's gonna take up my time. That's gonna be my thing. So I'm not gonna put my time into YouTube during the weekend. Okay, I love you guys. I do. But the girl comes first. Anyway, good night, guys.